changed also in recent years. There were several court decisions. It's not an easy thing, and it was also in our referendum we were just asking for the remunicipalization of the grid. However, effectively with the referendum we couldn't say that it should be brought back in public hands, because there's a decision process with a lot of regulation stuff that's fulfill more than an evening to explain, and even in German it's not easy to understand absolutely. However, in the whole decision process of where the concession goes to, the municipalities have somehow the right to influence the process in a several way. Not easy, but you can make it if you want to. And if you are not forced to do it by such a referendum, most of the municipalities will refrain from that way.
But let's say if you have a progressive municipality decides by its own that they want to switch this, they can, I think, by political will of the majority of the councils, they probably...
No, it's not that easy. It's also with the EU regulations and no, because this is the typical market liberalization where as a municipality you don't have to write. It's completely crazy. If you just came from a logical point of view, all the regulation due to this is absolutely non-constant and it doesn't make any sense at all. However, you know, all this huge stuff of privatization and market liberalization leads to circumstances that you as a municipality has to apply for having the concession of the grid at the municipality. So you apply at yourself and you have to make the decision about the application and applications of private company, and you did have it non-discriminating, transparent and all this stuff. It's crazy. There should be, we are really fighting also on the overall level for the right for municipalities to have the right that infrastructures of general interests that are overall a monopole, a natural monopole, should be in the hand of public and not in private hands, and nothing else. However, the tendency, especially with CETA and TTIP and TISA, is making this stuff worth it. For example, in TISA, TTIP and CETA is written down that once privatized energy supply or water supply or waste management supply can't be re-municipalized in the future. So once in private hands, it will be in private hand forever. And this is something that we have to stop. Well, this is a completely another campaign, another discussion, but it is important just to make this clear. It is not like a supermarket chain or something like that. No, it is a thing of general interest that we have to rely every day.
Still time for questions. I have a question. Let's go back to social dimension again and much into social dimensions. So the point is you have this energy supply in public hands, which means that the income, the revenue which is created comes to public hands back to. And the question is, did you have any plan how to reinvest the money? Was there any certain plan, or was it just an idea at the beginning?
Well, from a legal point of view, you can't write down anything to say revenue made by your energy supply should be reinvested. You can campaign in that, but there's no possibility to write it down in the draft law. Or also, it was not possible to write down that once re-municipalized utility in future can't be re-privatized. These are the. Then you come to the borders of what you can write down in such a law, what you can really regulate. this is the part of interpretation made by politicians or something like that, where you can only campaign.
Right, but when you were thinking about the idea, was there any kind of scheme? Were you thinking about how to do it? I'm not talking about the draft law, but was there anything that you were selling in the campaign, for example?
Now, of course, we were sad that money gained with the energy supply, of course, should be reinvested in this ecological, social energy supply. We didn't make clear answers. We want to have more solar panels or more on the social. It was just somehow tactical, because there were people interested more in the social part and would like to have spent the money more on the social. Another one were more looking for solar panels and would like to have the money in solar panels. And just to have both on your side, it's just to overall say, of course, money earned by this company should be invested in the energy supply and should be for the wealth of the citizens, of course, somehow. And then its interpretation, what does it mean? Does it mean lower energy prices for solar panels or more counseling or something like that? But well, it's a campaigning tactic.
Yes, I understand. So I think we will end with that. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for your talk, for all the questions and your answers. Hopefully we might have a referendum again in Brno, this time about energy supply, why not? Okay, thank you.
Technical studies it's really good for the meanwhile to bring the energy of the system away, but you know that it's on natural gas which are coming from Russia.
Absolutely, you can't supply
That's a question, because there are some cities provide energy from some external sources surrounding. So your concept is based
one actual study would say that when you can be provided from solar panels. There's no technical advantage in some production in urban areas. They want to significant. That is the way that we have to lead. Because we can't outsource our energy. Just take This is a study that is available before government.
So far, this makes sense because you've got already a lot of
It's a very good picture.
You've got the biggest city of Germany, so like in the center of energy.